week. And first on hand is Justin Herbert, man. 37 points, 47 attempts, and 40 completions, 405 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and his passing rating was 123.8. I mean, just going back and actually looking at some of these highlights, I mean, you can see why Herbert is, a top 5 guy. I mean, he's not quite into that at elite, position, but I think he's borderline. I mean, if he gets the right people around him and supposed to get a run game going, I mean, he shouldn't be having to toss the ball that many times without a freaking run game. But I mean, overall, I mean, I've been a Justin Herbert fan from the start. I mean, especially when he went down to the Chargers and having, Mike Williams and Keenan Allen and well, no more Mike Williams now, but we'll talk about a guy in our waivers too as well. But I mean, other than that, I mean, it's just overall it doesn't look good, but I mean, I'm still a Justin Herbert fan. Either way, he's gonna still have to throw the ball no matter what happens. Even if they don't have a run game at all, I still like Justin Herbert. And I mean, he's good. He's really super good. I mean, so I mean, if there's anybody, I mean, I drafted him in most of my leagues as I could, but I mean, just overall, I mean, I like Herbert. So I guess what do you think here,
Uh,
real quick?
I was gonna say, yeah, as always. I'm never surprised by what he does and Mahomes and guys at that level. They don't surprise me. I assume that they're gonna have a monster game, and that's what he did. It surprised me from the Chargers. I mean, obviously I just talked about Josh Kelly. He shit the bed, but
Yeah,
Keenan Allen, Jo Josh Palmer, who we might get into, in the waiver section. His value is
yeah,
probably going to go way up. But Keenan Allen, at 33 years old, dude still got it. Like I said, this is the year of the 30-plus-year-old receivers. Just a renaissance. It's incredible. Eight, I think he caught 18 balls for like 215. Just,
yeah.
just nuts. Just
Yep.
nuts.
I think yeah, he did. I think his and that has to do with Herbert. I mean, with no run game at all. I mean, yeah. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, you're going to have to toss the ball, and the Vikings really couldn't really stop anything at all. I mean, it was pretty much back and forth game, really, if you think about it. I mean, the Chargers at the end they should have lost that game, but they end up winning it either way. I mean, with Mike Williams and not with Mike Williams getting injured and out now. I mean, and these are some of those things we predicted too. If you go back to our NFC West preview, no AFC
Yep.
preview. My bad. We talked about maybe Quentin Johnson and Josh Palmer and all these guys. So I mean, this will kind of give you some details on the insight on some of that stuff as well too. But overall, we loved Herbert. I mean, we were kind of down a little bit on Allen just because he couldn't stay healthy, but maybe he's actually can be healthy for once this whole year. If not, I mean, you got Quentin Johnson up in there, Joshua Palmer. I mean, with Quentin Johnson being, the first overall pick, this year, he's got to step up and start doing something. I mean, he's getting a little bit of work, but with Mike Williams not being there now, he's got to do something.
No, I agree, and you're gonna see. Um, I You know what? I'm gonna say it. I think I know I was supposed to hold my tongue until we get to the waivers, but I really think Keenan Allen is gonna have like probably a Pro Bowl level year now. I mean, Josh Palmer is a complimentary guy. He's gonna be a damn good complimentary guy because Justin Herbert puts up 300 yards every week. But I mean, this is really gonna benefit Keenan Allen. And then once Eckler comes back, like Eckler's gonna come back like gangbusters. So if there's anybody in your leagues that's been impatient with him or is like, oh, I'll put Austin Eckler on the trading block. I don't know what because they're ignorant and don't pay attention to his injury timetable. Jump on that. Jump on that. Austin Eckler, second half of the year is going to be probably right up there with McCaffrey. Honestly, Eckler's going to be they'll be 1A in terms of running back production. Just watch, it's coming. That's my thoughts on Mr.
Yeah,
Herbert.
awesome. Now our next highlighted player